This is the second part of using context to guess meaning. In a couple of the examples we have looked at, we have seen how grammar can help us with meaning. We saw that the word but will tell us that something different or the opposite is coming. There are other grammar points that can help us guess the meanings of new words. The table shows you a couple of these. We will learn even more in Module 5. In the table, you can see that in the first column there are grammar words and phrases that show us the meaning is to be the same or similar. In column 2, we see words and phrases that show us the meaning will probably be the opposite. In column 3, we are given words that signal examples are coming. Examples are a good way to show a meaning. The last column shows some other common words and phrases with the meaning cause and effect, emphasis, categories, and parts and whole. These can all help us with meaning. In this example, we are going to do something different. So far, we have looked at examples from writing, but sometimes you meet new words when you are listening to something. If you stop to grab a dictionary to look up a word, you will have missed a lot of what the speaker is saying. So in this example, let's listen. There are two new words: food insecurity, exacerbate. One has the definition given. The other you can guess from grammar clues and synonyms. You should listen and think about the topic. Listen to find keywords, and be happy with the general meaning. Let's listen. Currently, almost 28 million Africans face food insecurity. In other words, they do not have enough food on a stable, continuing basis. Authorities worry that one negative effect of COVID-19 will be that this food insecurity will be exacerbated. Listen again. Currently, almost 28 million Africans face food insecurity. In other words, they do not have enough food on a stable, continuing basis. Authorities worry that one negative effect of COVID-19 will be that this food insecurity will be exacerbated. Now you can also see the text that you heard. Look to see if you heard all of the clues. You will see that the phrase food insecurity is defined for you. The clue is the phrase in other words. This means that the same meaning follows. The definition of food insecurity is not to have enough food on a stable, continuing basis. The second word, exacerbate, means to have an increased negative effect on something. We can use the keywords current, in fact, and get worse. We know that currently things are not good. In fact, emphasizes that things will get worse. We have all read and heard examples to help understand. It is one of the most basic ways to explain things. Look at the example here. There is not a clue or grammar point to signal the example. It just says the same thing, but with details. The new term is gender parity. The example is that he appointed 10 men and 10 women. Therefore, gender parity is the equal representation by men and women. We have already seen one example of a graphic and how to get meaning from it. Here is another one from NOAA on climate change. Look at the title of the graphic. Selected Significant Anomalies and Events. The new word is anomalies. The topic is weather and climate events that are significant or important. These keywords, event and significant, help us guess that an anomaly is an important event that is not normal. The examples on the map show major storms, warmest months in many places, and wildfires. So, by using the context, we have expanded our vocabulary, learned some interesting information, and not spent a lot of time doing it. If you are interested in reading more about any of the topics from which we pulled examples, here is a reference list.